If you watch this later, hey, I am now doing this thing and I'm giving myself 20 minutes a day. Like once I get off of here and do some things, get ready for bed, I'm going to do 20 minutes of working on my comments on this channel because I really want to finally get my comments cleared out and stop because for a while I was barely responding. I don't know what was going on, but I got to catch, I just really want to respond to people like, hey, what's up? How are you? So anyway, hey Kelly, doing a little skincare because we're trying to keep the skin in order, child. We're trying to keep the skin in order. Of course, it's a battle because the skin don't want to skin all the time, you know. Hey Cord, so getting. Hi Dinah. Okay, so today was. I'm calling it. Let me call it. Hi Birdie. So I'm calling it National in perf- Perfume slash Beauty Influencer Hype Day. Translation: Kayali dropped officially today. So the early ones and everybody else have got to ring in on that. Hi, her sense of all. How are you? They've got to put. I thought it was today. I thought it was the 20th. Is it the 21st? Okay, it's the eve of it then. Listen, you see how excited I am. Okay, you see how excited I am about it, and it just made me think. I am already over. Hey, I am already over that fragrance and female Fragcomm. I'm really over them. I'm really over them. And not, I mean, like some people, they do their thing. I like them, but just in general, I'm over the whole thing. Um, so let me tell you why. Because as I've been saying, the vibe is becoming more and more like the beauty community. Besides the fact that the beauty community is trying to low key take over the fragrance community because the females, because makeup wasn't doing shit, so now they trying to be, perfume connoisseurs a la Jackie Ina. Because now Jackie, that's her thing, is talking about fragrance. And so I'm over the whole rush to buy shit to do reviews on it. I am overseeing that shit. I'm just saying, okay? Jackie, in all the years that we have seen her, has never talked about, hey, Rochelle, I'm just getting started. In all these years, has never talked about fucking fragrances. Never. And I get it. They're trying to stay relevant. And so, because of it, here's why I'm getting tired. Because the companies, especially the ones that are female leaning, are pushing out a lot of fragrances. Kayali being the number one. And I get why she's doing it because she comes from the beauty space with her sister Mona. I mean, that's the way Huda does. So they're used to it. But they're starting to oversaturate. They're starting to do the same things that has gotten everybody bored with makeup. I give you 2 years and these bitches is gonna be over it. I'm giving them 2 years. And then because I'm seeing so many things coming out and women are rushing to get them. We're getting back into that frenzy of gotta be the first impressions and come out with it. I ain't doing that shit. Y'all know that I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it at all. Y'all, I'm in love with this eye cream. This combination I got. No, I'm not doing it. Like I said, I will get things that I want to get. Like I'm considering getting the new Givenchy, the Neroli one. I was looking at the notes. I was like, okay, she cute, but of course that's not one that people are talking about. You know, the La Entree. Things called Burning Neroli or something like that. Looks kind of cute. I don't know. I'm debating it. Um, but I'm saying that I can tell it's already. Yeah, right, exactly. And then you got people begging for views. And then we're starting the whole cycle of the angsty, whiny is going to ramp up, because that's going to be another side of this. Because they're rushing to buy things only to for views. And like I tell people, I don't buy dupes unless I want them, but I don't buy dupes of things I have either. Unless it's a happenstance, you know what I'm saying? Or I just love the shit bullshit like Latafa. But like, I'm not going to be, hi Alicia, you know, don't I want people to understand, don't be looking for me to come up with all these damn dupes for things, because that's not who I am. Now, if I have some that are similar or something like that, that's cool, but I'm not that person. And I'm not trying to be that person. So, because I ain't trying to have like 3, 4 of the same fucking fragrance, y'all. Hi, Sunny. Just not my style. And so it's already getting on my nerves. Like, I don't want to watch people's videos because it's so redundant. And so I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on, let's not do this. And so that's the way I'm starting to feel about it. It's like, and here's what I say. I like people who stay in their fucking lane, right? Don't be coming up with some fucking affordable shit and then try to say something's affordable to get some views, and then the shit ain't affordable, but you was trying to, and the ones that are really affordable you really don't like, and it's clearly evident because the way you talk about them. Oh, I hear the babies crying. I'm about to do it like, but don't be talking about it's affordable and it's $100, or it's affordable because it's a 30 meal. And then, of course, the women are now becoming like the men, the flexers, and the snobs. Because let's be honest, it's a whole lot of snobbery and flexing going on. Everybody's, oh my God, that smells so good. Um, I used up something, y'all. Did I put it back here? I used up something. um, but yeah. So it's like, because I swear to y'all, you can tell how it's vibing now, because everybody, it's like one thing gets talked about and everybody's running to get it. Let's talk. Liquid Imaginaire, Blanche Bette. Everybody and their mama's rushing to get it, to say, I've got Blanche Bette and it's the best vanilla ever. Okay, until the next vanilla comes out. My thing is, let's stop giving this shit these superlatives. Ooh, this stuff is really just rolling into my skin. Right, La Perla Possibilities. Thank you, Courtney. You know, it's everybody's got to have rushing out to get it. And we're getting in that space that's unnecessary. And it's just so boring. And women, and like I said before, too often, especially in the female side, the YouTubers are pandering to each other, not to actual viewers. See what I'm saying? It seems like they are trying to show off to the other YouTubers and get it and being part of the cool crowd with the YouTubers than just actually just getting some shit they like and trying it. I'm like, okay, so this is how we living now. Yeah, I'm about to put this retinol on, and it's about to do some wonders for my skin. So excuse me if I get stuck in the mirror staring at my face like, oh my God, bitch, you look good. Oh, you look good. Oh, you look good. I'm gonna let this sink in a little bit more, and then we put this on. This been real simple. I ain't gotta do a lot. This stuff is just really. I'm just feeling so refreshed and looking so fabulously youthful. Oh my God. And can we talk about, speaking of that, if y'all watch TikTok, if y'all be doing, look at TikToks, are we tired of that bold glamour filter? Are we tired of that bold glamour filter? I know I'm tired of seeing that shit. And the ones that are really tiring me are the ones who are now trying to use it kind of consistently on their TikToks. Like a lot of people did the whole, oh, this is like really wild. Oh my God. Oh my God. But then some of them are now rolling it in like that's their face. And they now try, oh honey, go on TikTok, Rochelle, and it's called the Bold Glamour um filter. And you'll see the name on there. Bold Glamour. You'll see it. Honey, they are using the hell out of it. And at first it was because people were doing the whole, oh my God, it does make me look so, different. I'm looking, beautiful or whatever. This TikTok beautiful thing. But some people not using it all the time. It's like, what? Hold up. I'm going to show you. Let me do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to post it. Hold up. Because I've never used it. So let's see. And then I'll show y'all how it looks. Okay, so y'all know what I look like right now. Let me find it.
That new user deal makes it easy to how you express yourself.
I don't know who's fucking for you page I'm popping up on, but we rich, 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 rich.
Okay, let me look for templates. Cause it's like this. Hold on, where's this bold glamour? Oh no, that's not where I need it. I need to do like this. And then camera. And then where's the filters? Filters! Here we go, filters. Okay, so let me see, can I find this filter? Because it's called Bold Glamour. And everybody's losing their damn mind about it. Where the hell is it at? Okay, let me see, can I find it? We like to do things like this on my channel. We like to do things like this on the channel. Okay, so let me get off of here. Okay, so let's see. Bold Glamour filter. Hold on.
Okay, this is me all done. No filter.
Okay, so let me use this effect. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm about to use this effect. I don't even like it. The shit's kind of ugly to me. Why do people like this? Okay, so I'm gonna show it to you.
No filter. As you can see in my makeup, there's no filter. Now I'm gonna add that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like that. This ain't that cute to me, y'all. No, thank you. I don't like it either. So my thing is, you must not really like. Oh, it looks real. Here's the thing. It looks real, but if you really look at it, it really don't. It really don't. And what they did was they squared out my damn jaw. The fuck was that? Right. See, you've seen it a plenty. And the people are not, they put on their makeup and then using it. Here's the thing that's really funny is that you put on a full face of makeup and then you're using that on top of it. Wasn't that the whole point of the makeup? Oh, everybody knows filter because it say right at the bottom, bold glamour. Hi, Brenda. I'm just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Right. If you don't feel like you look, this is my thing. If you feel like you need to go and put this filter on top of your makeup, I'm worried. I need you to really work on your self-esteem or just really loving yourself. I'm not even gonna say self-esteem. What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna need you to love yourself more. Because you're probably prettier than you think you are. I'm gonna stick with my no filters. I'm gonna stick with the no filters. I'm good with whatever's going on in my face. Right. Right. Can we do a no filter challenge? Shit. Cause I mean a lot of them are using filters anyway. Right? This one is just extra dramatic. Cause a lot of people, because I don't use filters. I'm gonna be just straight up honest. I don't ever use filters. I feel like this part of what I'm trying to say is we're okay where we are. Now, yes, I work on my skin, but I'm also okay with it. Just like I don't do, just like, okay, can we talk? Can we talk, y'all? That whole clean girl, almost nude aesthetic has gone out the door as quick as it came in. Or am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? Because for a minute, it's like, oh, we're doing this like no makeup look, looking like blah, 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 la, la, la. And these hoes is putting it on. Hi, Jane. I mean, I've been looking at stuff like, oh my God, how many layers are we doing now? Don't get me wrong. I want to try doing something a little different, but it's like the amounts that they are putting on their face is insane to me. It's like, but they ain't even saying they got no make. Right. They are doing layers. Okay. They're not doing a layer to. Don't get me wrong. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it because it's the truth and y'all know it's the truth. Some of these young ladies need to step off the makeup and work on the skincare because they looking a little aged. They looking a little aged. I've seen some of them who I got 20 years, 20 plus years on them. And I'm like, girls, ladies, I should do a TikTok about that. Young ladies, let me just say something to y'all. From the standpoint of where I sit, they haven't been doing the milk and magnesia primer as much as they used to do it. I ain't even, listen, I need to say this. I'm going to need y'all to really think about some things because I worry about their hairlines because they're doing so much. Honestly, y'all, for the people who are not into makeup, milk and magnesia as a primer was done for a while because it mattens out your face. Because what it does is it sucks all the oil out your face. You will not be oily with milk and magnesia on your face. Yes. Uh, hey Lou. Hey Coco. Hey Coco. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even saying a certain age. Honeys, motherfuckers, I am 55. I'm about to be 56 in about 2 weeks. And I'm like, with all these things you're doing, and y'all look fabulous, but you guys to look good in 20 years. Yeah, it was a primer. And so you just primed it to set your face, and it really does. It will really will, honey. It will keep them oils at bay. But yeah, it was a thing. Yeah, it was. But so that's not. But I'm just saying in general, the amounts. And I'm looking at them, and I'm like, y'all do know y'all look older than me. When y'all take y'all faces off, you look older than me. Right, Nivea, yeah, Nivea aftershave balm was one too. Yep, yeah, we did that. The beauty girls did all that. But I'm just saying that I swear I feel like I should say something like that on TikTok. Gonna make some folks mad, but I'm just being real. I'm worried because I'm like, how you're not gonna have a hairline? Y'all putting on you're putting all this stuff, this tension on your hairline. You're doing all these things, and you look fabulous right now. But the you have to start thinking about it from the long term. How are you going to look in 20 years? How are you going to look in some of them 30 years? Because if you are starting to see some weakening of that hairline, make no mistake, when you get my age, you're not going to have any choice but to wear that wig. Habasham, because you're going to have traction alopecia. Yes, the kinky curly edges wig. Yes, you're going to have traction alopecia, and you ain't going to have no hair. And then your face, if you are I'm gonna need them to look right. I had to tell this one young girl, I had to tell these girls in my school, one of the young ladies who work at the school, I ain't never seen this girl's hair ever in the almost 2 years, over a year she been working with me. If she takes her hair down, she wraps it up in a scarf, and in a day or two, she got some fucking braids in it. She got something going on in her head. So I was telling this one little girl, I said, why are you doing all this? You have a head full of hair. I said, you got all this? I said, do you know how much tension you're putting on? It's really light. I said, promise you it ain't that light. It's not as light as you think it is. Because she had braids down to her ass. I said, how do you sleep? First thing I said, how do y'all sleep with these braids in? They said, oh, we sleep with our head over the side of our bed. I said, so you're fucking up your neck. Let's just talk about that. Just like the things that you do with youth, and then that shit comes back to haunt your ass when you get older. So these young ladies with all these braids, the way they do is they sleep with their head hanging off their beds. I am not making this up. So hey, Anisha, so you are fucking up your. So now just know, in some years from now, you're gonna have some neck issues. You're gonna have neck issues. You're gonna have some neck issues. You're gonna be sitting around here like, oh my God. When you get older, you ain't gonna know, and you're not gonna even say, whoo, baby, your back, your shoulders gonna be fucking with you because you're sleeping wrong. All these things that you are doing for in the course of no, we're not talking about that kind of braid. I'm talking about the ones down to your ass. I'm talking about the really long ones. You can never sleep on them. And you cannot wear them all the time, but you only wear them here and there, right? They are wearing them all the time and then saying, oh, I can't. My thing is, the problem is that they don't, a lot of them don't see themselves as pretty without the enhancement of the hair. They don't think they look cute with their own hair. And that is where the problem lies. It's like, you are pretty. I mean, we had to, because listen, when you couldn't walk around with, when nobody walking, the best you could do, and that's where the problem is. So I'm telling this young girl, I said, you got to let your hair breathe. And this one girl was like, the lady was like, oh, that's, I let my hair breathe for like a few days before I do it. I said, honey, you need to let your hair, you need to let your hair breathe a month between these. And that's just being honest. If you're doing something like that where your hair is getting absolutely no breathers, hi Lori Green, where you got your scalp covered all the time, you need to let your hair breathe for about a month. If you're doing a month or two with them on, you need a month off. Then you go back to your little look or whatever. But you need to be giving them you got to give your scalp some time. I told her, I said, you can't do this forever. I said, because it's cute right now and y'all think this is all wonderful. I said, but when you get to be my age and you ain't got no hair, you have no hair, your hairline is back here, then you are going, because there's too many older women that I have seen, that we know of and we've seen, who now have no choice, have no choice but to wear wigs because their hair is gone. Their hair has been so messed up. Glue, you putting glue on your scalp all the time. You putting all this glue on your, like all them, you think this shit ain't gonna fuck up your hairline eventually? You're putting glue. No. Right? It's like everything. Look, I can't wear my hair in a bun too long. I have to be careful not to. That's why I don't do like those serious tight buns, because I know it's gonna fuck with my hairline. So, and I'm not big on putting French braids in because I have to wash myself because I'll make them too tight. And honey, I feel that pull and I be like, yeah, no, 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 no. Sis gotta let it go. Right. It's like I got to be like, if I'm putting in some, I got to be real careful to make sure I'm not making them too tight. Or because I be watching my hairline, I be like, is something going on? Oh shit, let me stop. Let me give her some love. And it's like, y'all ain't loving your hairline, you're not loving your scalp. And yes, right now, see what they are saying is I got hair, because they do have hair underneath it, but they ain't gonna have it for the next 15, 20 years. Yeah, you got hair right now. Keep doing the shit you doing right now, though. Keep doing it, and then you're not going to have that hair that you thought you had. You're going to be running around wearing them wigs because you have no fucking choice but to wear a wig. And I get it, so, and I'm okay with the normalizing of it, because for a while it was like, oh my God, in the Black community, she wear a wig, folks was giving you a side eye. But once we decided that it was okay and the stars started wearing it and telling the truth, hi Lori, and started telling the truth, right? Then they were like, oh, so now no one wants to wear their hair. No one wants to. So once the stars started telling the truth, then it was like, oh, okay, we're going to throw our hair around all the time. All the time. All the time. And we're gonna wonder, and they're gonna be wondering why they ain't got no damn hair on their head. Okay, so now we've got this on. And let's put on my last part because I'm really doing something. But baby, this routine is giving me life. I need to, can I get close? Can I get close enough? Look at my skin, y'all. I figured out how to do that. Look at my skin. Look at my skin. Do you see how good this shit looks? Ah, y'all didn't know I could do that. I had y'all on my skin. Y'all could count my pores. Okay. And that's my whole thing. If you can't get that, and if you get that close to your skin and you kind of like, I had y'all so close, y'all was counting my pores, weren't you? He's like, there go a pore. There go a pore. There go a pore. How you feeling, Coco, this evening? How's that cold? You tell your little outbreak monkey, your little outbreak kids to leave you alone. Whew. Honey, honey, this stuff is awesome for $12. Whew. Okay, you going, okay. Because I think you got pneumonia. That's what I think. Honestly. And you need to go and get them. Yeah, because I'm starting to think you got pneumonia, baby. Because you were real congested. It's usually a sign of pneumonia. I'm just saying. Did you get a PCR? Are you gonna get a PCR? Listen, let me tell you. You can tell us a different time because we needed to get the kids a PCR test. And the University of Chicago Hospital by me, baby, they got the best PCR testing center ever. This thing is off in the back of the building. You got to go around. There's this little bitty, really small parking lot. And I promise you, we were in and out in 5 minutes the times we went. You can always get an appointment and they get you in and out in 5 minutes. You just walk in, ain't no line hardly ever, and you just walk in and out. It's the best thing, it's the best ever. I was like, oh snap. Oh snap. Oh, my skin look good. I'm sorry, you start looking at your skin in the mirror. And I've actually gotten some of my vitamin C. Okay, yeah, had them do a PCR, do all that. Hey, Margot. Yeah. So, yes, honey, I'm just like, I really want to say that. Like, come, listen, let me say some things. Let 50-year-old give y'all some truths. Y'all got to start really, I feel like this. I think, and I say this in all honesty, I feel like they are faking the love for themselves in some ways, because there's so much pressure to have a specific look, to have all these things that everybody else has, that they are faking the love for themselves and driving themselves insane in the process. Because there's nothing wrong with makeup. Hey, Faith, ain't nothing wrong with makeup. Because we know I love it. But the level that they are doing, again, it's so funny because I was like, oh, the little clean girl aesthetic, that's so cute. They're trying to be a little more natural. And honey, TikTok got them putting on so many fucking layers. It's ridiculous. The contour is out of control again. So we're doing the liquid contour, the cream and liquid contour. We're doing, the amount of makeup, the concealers that they're putting on, just the sheer amount of makeup that they are putting on is insane. and trying to act like they're not. I'm like, am I seeing as much as I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck are y'all? And then I'd be like, what are y'all doing? But if I'm doing clean girl, and that's what I'm probably gonna be doing for a minute, the clean, it's not, it shouldn't be that much. But the way they're doing their faces, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm like, how much are we gonna put? How much are we gonna put on y'all? How much are we going to put on? And the problem is that some of them are doing some. I swear to God, there's a young lady who's on YouTube. I saw her do something on Instagram with her makeup, like showing herself putting it on. And I swear to God, I said, well, damn, you prettier without the makeup. But what is it? You don't feel like you are? And this ain't got nothing to do with color. I'm saying across the board on that one, right? And you can listen, I do full face all day. We know I do a full face of makeup when I do it. Now, but I also am okay without it. And I'm also okay with you just like this. Let me see if I can find her. Because I was like, I want to tell a girl, you ain't really got to wear that makeup. But I knew, and it wasn't from the standpoint that I feel like saying that, like I'm trying to say that, like I don't do makeup. I don't like makeup. I like makeup. But it was like, well, okay, yeah, you need your brows. But let me see, can I find this girl's thing? Because I swear to God, I was like, okay, so I'm going to show y'all this. Now look at her without it when she comes back. I think she's pretty without it. I think she's really pretty without it. I was like, okay, if you insist, sis. Right, I think she's pretty without it. And I was like, and I mean, don't get me wrong, she can wear it and she does some really pretty eye makeup and things like that. But I think the problem for me is that she's doing full face. And for me, I think that a medium coverage is the most natural, light to medium. Because I feel like if you're gonna wear things like this, at least let some of your imperfections show through. I don't know, they're getting to this point again where they're doing the full mask look. Where it's like the full mask look, where they're, they doing a lot. And it's, and they're not, what you want, Juicy? Come here, girl. I got to clean out her litter box in the morning tomorrow. I ain't doing it tonight. Tomorrow. It's like they're doing so much that I don't think they're really happy. It's like, okay, what's the matter, Juicy? You are so fat. Well, you're talking about that full face, like with full coverage makeup, right? Where I've gone out a lot with a full face, and most people didn't know. Most people didn't know that I had it on like that, because I can come out with a full face of makeup and really don't look like it, and that's the whole point of it. The makeup shouldn't be looking like you have on a full face of makeup. See, that's the problem. The makeup is so thick and so intense that you can tell that it's a full face of makeup. Listen, I come with primer, foundation, bronzers, powders, concealer. I do all of that. I do it all. But when I'm done, you can still see that it's me. You know, I'm not doing it to the level of that it just looks like a painted on face. Now my eyeshadow might look that way because we know I'm a little heavy-handed and dramatic. But when it comes down to my complexion products and my cheek products, I want it to still look like you could say that's me as opposed to that's her makeup, right? Right. Yeah, just looking like the shit like it's gonna crack in a minute. And wondering, but it's like now I will say they're starting to do more skincare, but I feel like this. I'm like, you gonna need to give your skin some time to breathe in order for this skincare to really do its work. You know, I need their skin to breathe so when they doing it, the skincare can work, you know, and give us that actual look, you know, because I need to. Right. I mean, because they contouring and concealing to death. To death. I'll be like, whoa, you all right under there? I mean, that's what you feel like. You all right under there? It's all right. Could you breathe? And that's the thing is like, yes, you can do all that and look, but if this is what you're doing every day, your skin, unless you're doing some really good skin, but they don't look 12 underneath. Usually they look about 70. The problem is a lot of them, um, they like I said, they looking older than me with their makeup off. So I'm like, whoo, child. I'm gonna need y'all, you know, and really make an effort and give yourself your skin time to breathe and really just be okay with this. And because see, let me say this: if somebody has hyperpigmentation, if they have, you know, things, you know, severe acne, things like that, then I understand why you're doing that because I can understand because you want to look your best when you're out in these streets. But if you ain't got all that, come on. And here's the thing. I think a lot of their skincare, because now you're seeing a lot of younger people talking about skincare, but I think it's more for the gram or the talk. I don't think this is really what they're into. I think they're doing, which is okay if they're doing it on a consistent basis. So I'm okay with it. But I also think they're actually not picking out products for their skin based on their skin. They're picking out products that are popular, you know, as opposed to trying things out that they really think will work on their skin. They're looking for the popular brands, the popular stuff. And so there's a difference. And I think that's where the problem comes in is that the skincare is not for them. It's just, oh, this is what we're doing now. And you know they're never going to be that consistent with it because it was just for the gram or the talk, you know. Now I ain't gonna lie, I might have to do a TikTok. Yeah, it's definitely the trend. I might have to talk about this damn retinol cream. I know it's in my Amazon store. I'll make sure it's there. But y'all, this damn retinol cream is doing some shit to my skin. $11.99. I haven't seen. Oh, the Josie. I did a good. I didn't get it. Cause you know you be on HSN and Q. I be on QVC looking at the Josie Mirror stuff. I'm trying to be good right now. Oh man, speaking of Josie Mirror, your shit sticks in it. Let me put that shit in there so I can take it up. Whew. Whew, Coco, you missed. I got some strawberry scrub and a strawberry body butter from her. You ooh wee. That's all I'm gonna say is ooh wee. I got it. It's cute. It's not super strawberry. It's just strawberry enough for me. Just strawberry enough. Speaking of that, I'm trying out some body care just to see how it smells. It ain't doing that for me. But yeah, I'm not gonna stay on super long. Get off at 9. So I got 9 o'clock. But yeah, so I'm just like, So those are the things that have been in my head. I have not tried that one, Lori. Yeah, because it was super cheap. Um, it was yeah, because it was like the body scrub and the body butter. It was a good price. I had to get it. You know, it was a good price. I had to get it. That's all I could say. Um, yeah. Oh, if you need a new night cream, Faith, have you tried? This is so good. This is the Fresh Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream. I'm semi good. I'm not going to say I'm totally good, but I'm semi good. And that's all I can ask for in this life is semi good some days. This is good. This is a really good night cream. I need to, after I'm trying to see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use stuff and give it a good try. So I've been using this one, which is the Pharmacy 10% Niacinamide Night Mask. I like this too. That's what I'm doing, the retinol and the niacinamide together. Whoo, child. Mm-mm-mm. This combination with some oil, I'm only doing 3 things. I'm doing the oil, well, after I do my toner, my essence, and then I'm doing the oil, the retinol cream, and this. Y'all want to look at my skin again? I'm just playing. I'm not going to put y'all up. I'm not going to do that to you. Y'all be like, damn it, Lou, I don't want to see your damn skin again. I don't want to see your skin, Lou. Louise. Oh, yeah, you've been kind of bad. Yeah. You know who else has a good one that's inexpensive? That's a good one. I don't like the nail mucin, but I like the Cosrx hyaluronic acid intensive cream. This is good. Oh yeah, D'Angelo has been bad. D'Angelo has been a little bad. He's been a little bad. Been just a little, he just been a little bad. I said, I want to learn how to do reels like and TikToks and stuff like other people. Because have y'all been seeing Egioma's IG account? Her stuff is so glamorous when she's doing her tea and like, you know, just the little cuts and everything. They're so good. My shit ain't nothing like that. Let me see if I can find her. You're gonna know who I'm talking about when I show you. I think it's Skin by IJ. No. What is her name on here? Oh, Intentionally IJ. Okay, let me show y'all one of her things. I just have to show y'all. This is her stuff. Look at this. Just hold on. Let me.
Flowers, baths, you name it. It looks good. But I want to join that group of women that are making it very clear that the soft life is more than just the aesthetic. It's a radical movement. You have to be willing to say yes to things you have never even thought you could say yes to. And say no to the things that you are absolutely terrified of saying no to.
She is so cute.
Requires you to unpack that suitcase. It's really about doing the inner work.
She is so cute. Her stuff is so cute. Right. Her stuff be so nice. My stuff, I said I'm gonna start working on some stuff though, y'all. That's why I haven't done like a perfume whole, like talking about perfume, whole perfumery, because I wanted to do something kind of like with a little, pizzazz, but I don't know how to do it. And I mean, like, some of it, I mean, like, that's why I do unboxings, because the unboxings are so serious. My, I'm terrible at unboxings. I be like, I'm trying to open up the damn box, and then I'm trying to open it in an aesthetically pleasing type of way, and then I'm trying to cut. It's too much. Keep my hands in, and not the rest of my body, and it's too much. It's too much. I don't care if I'm getting settled. I just don't have that editing and filming in me. I don't think. I just don't. And I think I'm okay with that. I think that there's a space for them and there's a space for me. And my space is, I'm just going to tell you about some shit, okay? I think that's where I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay in that space. I'm going to just tell you about some stuff. Because the few times that it stressed me the fuck out. I was just stressed the fuck out, y'all. I was like, this is a lot. But I did look at getting some other lights and stuff, and I was like, are you really gonna use them things? I said, I'm gonna try. Right? And I think this is my soft life. I need somebody. Okay, I'm gonna need somebody to define what the fuck is this soft life. Cause everybody talking about they live in a soft life. Are you really? I am so terrible with it, but I just feel like this is the new buzzword and everybody's trying to use it. But like EG, I'm gonna say, they don't even know what they're saying or talking about. And so it's like, what is the soft life? Define it. And I know everyone's definition should be different. And here's the issue that I'm gonna have with the soft life is that but that's not what people are showing. That's not what people are showing. What they're showing is this semi-glamorous life that they're calling the soft life. And that's the truth of it. Part of the soft life is supposedly being taken care of by a man, not working. Just so you know, that's part of the soft life, right? And it's like, okay, so the problem I'm going to have with this soft life is that people are going to try to define it for everyone, which is what we always do, which is what always happens is, the soft life, what they're talking about, because I've had a young girl kind of vibing it on me, is that what they're talking about is that Fortunata is going out this week. Whoo, child, I have your thing. Yeah, I made your thing a while ago. I just hate put things together. It's going out again, Fortunata. Thank you for being on here. Yes. From what I'm understanding, the soft life is about being taken care of by a man. And more importantly, not having to work and being taken care of by a man. And that is what the soft life is. So it's all about this kind of luxurious life where you don't have to do much. But see, here's the thing that, hold on. Let's just unpack this bitch, okay? Right? Because not having to work does not mean you don't work. Most women who are stay-at-home spouses are working. Now, unless you with some man, you ain't got no kids, right, not having any responsibility. So it's about you can't so have some kids with homeboy. You gonna find out what soft life ain't. Let them have some kids with him. Have some kids with him. And then you gonna find out what it looked like. You gonna be talking about what happened to my soft life. Right, because it's real soft when you ain't got no other responsibilities. Because let you and hold up, because if you stay in the home and you trust and believe, you better be ready to do everything in that house. See, because now there's this thing that they feel. I bet you know these youngins think the soft life is gonna be unless you with somebody who's got it. But see, they all want this life that um looks like the TV shows. That's what they really want. They want that's I'm assuming to a certain extent the soft life is like a reality show because you know they're all flittering around. They don't really care. You never really see them dealing with their children. Their children are just appendages that are that they throw up every once in a while. I got a kid here. Ooh, they ain't really doing the day to day. So unless you live in that multi-millionaire lifestyle, you might be living a soft life with somebody now until you had them babies. And then that shit gonna change. Cause then he got to work. Cause clearly somebody working to keep you in that soft life. So then and here's what we not hearing. And this is the truth of the soft life on that level. Especially nowadays. Are you ready for your man to be out here doing what he want to do? Because he giving you that lifestyle. Because let's be honest, nowadays, that's how these men are feeling. You know, there was a time they weren't that serious like that. But the way they're being the way they're being brought up and being raised up on this shit, they feel like, well, I'm giving you this life. I can do what the fuck I want to. And then everybody in their feelings. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to talk about that because that soft life has a price to it. And are you willing to pay that price? Let me tell you something. I could have had the soft life. There was a man who wanted me to be with him. Was going to buy me a house on a hill. Kids, he said, don't worry about it. They going to private school for the rest of their life. Come on. But, and this is just real. And in my 20s, I had to think, and I had this moment. Sexually, that's all I'm going to say. He was lacking real bad. And there wasn't shit I could do about it. And so I had to say to myself, and this is me being right to a person, because he was offering me everything. He was gonna pay for me. He was gonna pay for me to go to finish my degree. He was gonna take care of the kids. He was gonna buy me a house. He told me we we're gonna look for a house. He was going to do all of that for me. And for years still kind of asked me that, right? And I wouldn't have never had to work. I still know him. I would have never had to work. He makes money like that. I could have lived a soft life with him. But I knew, and I said in my heart, I knew I'm going to cheat on him because I'm not going to be sexually satisfied. So I can't take this from this man. And if I feel like I can't give him 100%, then I can't be in it because he would deserve 100%. You know what I'm saying? He would deserve 100%. And I knew based on that and who I was that I was going to be trying to dip off at some point. Now, I might have been able to hold off for a while, but at some point, I was going to be trying to dip off on him. And that wasn't fair to him and what he was going to give to me, because he was giving me a life that I didn't have to do much. I wouldn't have to do shit. And so I was no. And to this day he doesn't know why, and we still cool. But he doesn't know why I made that, why I kind of, was like, boy, quit playing. Man, quit playing. You just playing. But that was the reason behind why I never pushed or okayed, no matter how much he said. Oh, no, he ain't gonna watch this, and he don't even. Mm-mm. Girl, he don't even know what YouTube is. So I would never have to worry about that. And the people around would never, and because I'm saying it like this, people wouldn't know who it is. Only a few people would know who this is because they know the story. But yeah, he was like, right? Nah. That's one thing I don't ever have to worry about. And no one that I know, no one that, yeah, our mutual people would never know, because they ain't even on here. Girl, this some old people. But that was the reason why I said no, because the people around him don't know he was saying that. You know what? Luckily mine were, because it was tempting. It was very tempting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was a single mother with 2 kids. It was very tempting. But I had to go, no. So I had to say, And the one thing is, and that's, thank goodness, that has kept me okay, is that in life, let me say, my moral compass is broken like a motherfucker. I would never sit up here and be like, I am the picture of morality. I am not a moral bitch. But when it comes down to interpersonal, I try to be as I try to be fair in my dealings with people. I'm honest. I try to have honest relationships, and I knew that wouldn't have been an honest relationship. I'm not. Listen, I don't cheat on people. And if I do get to that point in a relationship where I'm cheating, I am on my way out the door. By the time, if I start cheating on somebody, honestly, the times that I have cheated in my life was within a few months of me leaving, because I knew I was about to leave anyway. So it was never like, I'm trying to stay with this person, we're gonna have this, but I'm still gonna have this piece on the side. No, I was ready to leave. I was leaving your ass anyway. So I was exiting at that moment. Was I right? No, I wasn't, but I was exiting. I've never stayed with somebody and cheated on them. Never. That's not my style. And I try not to be involved with people who are cheating. Don't get me wrong. It happens. We've all done it at some point, but I don't do it. I can't do it for long. It'd be like, no. Yeah. See, that's the one thing that always did me good, was because I was the type of person who I've always, because because I was always honest with people. When I was single and shit, I was honest with men. And that's why men, it used to be funny, because there was a point when I was like, I'm not trying to be serious. And as a woman, y'all know, as a woman, and men, y'all can say this, most women who say that, y'all know they really ain't, they're not for real about that. They're not for real, that they really ain't trying to be with somebody at this moment. Well, I was. So I would be dating them, and hey, we could have some fun for a hot minute. And then the thing is, they were looking, most men are, their expectation is the shift in us. And let's just be honest, they're expecting the shift in us toward them. Now, they might not want us, but they still, their expectation is that shift. They want us because they want to lay claim on your pussy. Let's just put it out there correctly. They want to lay claim on your pussy. They might not want you, but they want to lay claim on your pussy. See, they want your pussy sitting right here waiting for them while they off doing whatever they want to. right? So to say, so because, and to be honest, because so many women say it, but they really don't mean it. See, if I say I ain't looking for no relationship, I'm not. So that was part of who I was, because I always want to say, I told you where I stand. So no one can ever say I lied to them. And that was part of the main thing that I was about, was I'm not lying to you. So, but during that time, it was so funny because I ain't trying to have no, but it was every time they kind of figured out, no, she for real, she ain't trying to. That's when they would want to flip and want to be in a relationship with me. Why? Because you want to lay claim to the pussy, and you know that you ain't got no claim to it. Only person who owns this pussy is me. No, that's true. It could have been, but because I think because we were friends, he was somebody that I knew already. I wouldn't want to hurt. You know what I'm saying? I knew ultimately that that would hurt him. Exactly. So, yes, Juicy. If you was big, if you wasn't so fat, you could come up here with me. So, I didn't want, and I have always lived my life trying to live a life of not hurting people intentionally, right? And so that was part of why I could walk away from it, because to me, I've always lived my life, if nothing else, I don't walk through life trying to hurt people intentionally, whether I know them or not. And so that was what made me go, that's what made me go, um I can nah, that's okay, because I knew that if that happened, I would hurt. Right? Exactly. So I'm all about, um where's she at? She left again. Where'd she? Yeah. Um so I've always lived like that. I try to make sure that I'm not hurting anybody intentionally. Because in this life you're gonna hurt people, but you shouldn't be out here trying to hurt people. Sometimes you're gonna hurt somebody you don't even plan, and you don't want to do it. You did that, when your intention. But I've always tried to live my life not putting out intentional hurt, to keep, and just be real, to keep my karma clean. I want my karma to be clean. I've always been like, I want to keep my shit. I want to keep the good shit coming into my life. So that has been why. That's been part of the reason why, is because I've been trying to keep my, I've always been like, I ain't trying to fuck up my karma on some bullshit. And so that was how I did it. But that's what I'm saying. So the soft life has it. It ain't just soft. The soft life ain't just, the soft life has some price involved. And if you're going to live the soft life, be prepared for the price that you pay, because while you're getting all this soft life, there's going to be something that's going to be some kind of hard life to it, and you have to be prepared for it. And can you take it? And that's why so many people are devastated when that happens, because there's a quid pro, there's something. Now, don't get me wrong, some people are, hey, awesome, never gonna do anything, but you gotta look at the person, you gotta look at the person that you with, and say, is this person, yeah, the soft life has strings. And the soft life says, and this just being honest, you better, unless you wind up in a situation where y'all together for the next 20-30 years, you better utilize the soft life also to create some resources for yourself. Because that soft life could be pulled out from under you at any time. And the reality is, it's not even about that. It's about So if you are in the soft life, are you understanding that you must be ready to hold up that man if he can't give you the soft life? So what happens if something happens? Do you love him for the man he is, or do you want him for what he's giving you? And then if that's the case, then you in it for the wrong reason, and karma will come and get you at some point in your life. It might not get you now, but it's going to get you. Because what happens if those resources aren't there? If he loses his ability to give you the soft life, are you going to stand next to him and help him through that time? Hi, Ann. How are you? Hey, Dre. You know what I'm saying? So, so the reality is that if it ain't a partnership, a for real partnership, and you there just to be his arm candy, then be aware that, and let's just be honest, half these people, hello QM, and yeah, you late because I'm about to get off. Let's just be honest, half these people, 70-80% of the people talking about they living the soft life is living the soft life on that camera. And we know they got jobs, they paying bills, they're lying, they're fronting for the gram and the talk. Okay, what's wrong, Juicy? What do you need? You want to go outside? Okay. What's the matter, girl? Come here. Come here. What you want? What you want? Come on. She don't like to be picked up. Come on. What's the matter, girl? What's the matter? What's the matter? You want me to pick you up? Don't be trying to lick my face. My face is good. I just got all my skincare on it. Right. If you didn't know better, you think she was pregnant. But she ain't. She just fat. Yeah, she's just big and fat. Okay. Okay, girl. You feel better? Does it make you feel better? I was talking too much. I wasn't talking to you. Yes, she's purring. Okay, you feel better? You feel better? Okay, okay. Don't be getting get your little stuff all caught up on people. Okay. You feel better now? Right, Juicy got the soft life now. But say, Juicy, I went through it to get the soft life, didn't I? I had to kill the squirrels. I had to kill the mice. Yes, Juicy is, but that's why she called Juicy, because she juicy. You gotta go see the vet and get your shots. Yeah, it's time for you to get your shots. Oh yeah, Juicy got the soft life now. She ain't gotta go hunt squirrels, even though she probably will this summer. You know? Oh yeah, that Trader Joe's food is good. She love it. Oh, she might want some food in a bowl. I gotta get her some soft food. What's a good soft food for cats? I be forgetting which one. All right, y'all, let me get off of here. The cat is driving me crazy. I'm going to go take my shower and I'm going to go lay down. Okay, Juicy. I know what it is. You know what it is? It is time for us to lay down because Juicy likes us to, she lays by me. And is it time for us to lay down, Juicy? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Good night. Good night. Good night. No, she's still here. She ain't moved. She right here. She look at me like, come on. The students always driving us crazy. Good night. Good night.